The Parliamentary Secretary's time has expired, and I call the honourable member for Cunningham.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker, and it's a great pleasure to participate in this debate in our usual engaging but respectful manner from this side of the chamber. And I just want to say that we've come to almost the final business of the House this week. And I'm looking at how things have developed since we've returned in 2015, and I reflect on how we started the week. And really it started, I would have to say, with a fairly significant activity on the other side of the chamber around the issue of the leadership of the party. And the member is quite right. I will remember the issues for any party in dealing with leadership. And the interesting thing out of that whole process was we ended up with the same Prime Minister. However, what was significant and important was that we were told we'd had pretty poor quality government up to that point in time, but good government was about to start. So I thought, oh, this will be interesting. On the paper for Monday was the higher education bill to be debated. I thought clearly that's going. Clearly that bill's about to be pulled because we've now been told we're going to have good government. Sadly, I get to Thursday afternoon, it's still there. Mind you, they keep pushing back the debate on it, but it's still there. Why is it still there? Well, obviously the government has not realised yet, although it baffles me as to why that would be the case, that the potential for students to have significant increases in the cost of their university education is roundly rejected by the community. The previous member spoke about the sector. The sector supports the decision. The sector has expressed support for deregulation of fees. What she failed to mention in that is by sector they're defining a range of Vice-Chancellors. I don't think they're talking about the people who will carry that lifetime debt, the students. And indeed, I have attended in Albury only last week a fabulous forum for regional universities organised by the member for Indi, who has a profound direct interest and concern about regional universities, and students there, representatives of students there, were expressing their absolute objection to the fact that these reforms will see them carry a lifetime of debt well beyond what was envisaged by any of us who have the privilege of sitting in this place. It is the wrong way to go. The reality, as the Shadow Minister outlined, was that in any other, if we just look at evidence, let's just stick to the facts. All right, let's stick to the facts. First of all, there are universities who have put out the actual amounts that they will be charging under the deregulated scheme for a range of courses. And the Shadow Minister gave just one example from Western Australia, that to become a lawyer, to get legal qualifications at university will cost $95,000. That's a fact for you. Here's another fact. In the UK, where they deregulated, they actually put a cap on how much of £9,000. How many universities, as the Shadow Minister gave in her factual presentation, actually charged, out of 123 universities there, less than the maximum cap? Two. So given an opportunity in a balance where they've had a 20% cut to make up, the university sector has not shown historically any inclination to lower their prices. And in fact, in our current scheme, the universities are deregulated to some extent in their fees in that they could charge less than the maximum that's set. They can actually decrease their fees now if they like to. I'd invite members opposite to come to the dispatch box and describe to me the rush of universities who've decreased their fees below the maximum. Since Brendan Nelson brought that deregulation in, where is the rush of universities charging less? It's a furphy, and this bill should be pulled.
The honourable member's
New
time has
government, good government,
expired.